I'm Eric Koenig, and I would like to ask some questions about the use of the R word and context on campus. So I was wondering if you use the R word first?
I hardly ever use R word currently. I know in days before when I was less enlightened that sometimes I would, but now I try never to use it.
So why don't you use it?
I think it's like a lot of words that it's laden with a lot of negative meaning that can be hurtful, and I think there's better ways of saying things that are more accurate and just are more appropriate.
In your view, what are the possible implications of using the R word in everyday context?
Well, I think it takes, it minimizes a serious situation. There's other words that people use that I can think of that are similar. And I just think when we communicate with people and we talk about things, that there's certain words that we should take seriously instead of use them very loosely and then marginalize a situation or diminish it by using it so casually.
How do you think the word affects people's mental disabilities?
I think the words I just used, marginalize and diminish the seriousness of it, are things that it does. And so that's why I think it's important to be conscious about not using it and using words that are more accurate or just not being so flippant about it.
If you are referring to somebody with mental disability, what words could you use to describe them, if any are appropriate?
Cognitively impaired is the one that's being used mostly on the serves that I'm a member of because of disability services work, and so that would be pretty typical. A lot of times there is a specific diagnosis, and that would be the most appropriate thing to use, and sometimes I'm privy to that information, so that's what I would use if I had it.
Alright, my name is Eric Koenig, and I just wanted to interview you about whether or not you use the R word, and just to promote awareness about the use of the word retarded on Beloit College campus.
Great. I do not use R word. I think I used to because I didn't used to think about it. I probably stopped using that word when I was like 15, 16 because I realized the implications that it had. So no, I don't. I try not to use words that I know would be offensive to someone if they heard it.
Yeah. What contexts have you heard people use the word in?
I'm going to use it now for this purpose.
Yeah, that's fine.
But people, if they think a situation is stupid, they'll be like, that's retarded, why would we do that? Or if they don't want to do something, they think it won't be fun, or if they think something is stupid, a lot of times people will say in that context. Or if someone does an action that's another person feels is dumb, they'll be like, what, are you retarded? And I think that's even worse.